How are you doing? My name is Eva. I'm the director of the Scottish Yarn Festival and Scottish Wool Producers Showcase. I'm also the founder of our very own Scottish Provenance yarn brand. Now, it's been a while since I've done a live, so please be kind, bear with me. I'm just going to wait a few moments to see who joins us. And then later on, I will save this live that we're doing onto the grid and I'll put it up on our YouTube channel as well, so that people that don't follow us on our meta platforms can find us elsewhere. So hello people joining us, hello. So the reason that we're doing a live today, although I'd planned to do one yesterday and was just so exhausted, is to give you a little bit of an update on some things that are happening behind the scenes as we get ready for our 10th anniversary year Scottish Yarn Festival on the 30th and 31st of August at Perth Concert Hall. So I'm getting slightly distracted here because I'm right next to the main window in my home. The tickets for that are open at the moment. They are available. They are only available on the Scottish Yarn Festival website. More than half the tickets for Saturday have gone. Over a third of all the available tickets have gone in what is a very short space of time. We haven't reserved any tickets on the door. Obviously it's within our interests and the interests of our vendors that we try and sell as many of those tickets as possible, because their livelihoods depend on it, and so do mine, quite frankly. And while it would be lovely to ring fence a certain amount for walk-ons the days, you know, we're then taking the risk that people maybe might not travel because they may be unsure whether they'll get a ticket or not. So we've made the decision this year just to release all the tickets. We are anticipating a sellout on Saturday. If any tickets are left, we will of course put those on the door. But if you want to come and join us, then please do not leave it to chance. Go buy your ticket from the website now, come back and watch us later when we put it on the grid. So that was the main thing, the first big thing to kind of catch up with. On our social media, we've been doing our various vendor spotlights. So at the moment we have gotten through all the Gigantimous stalls and all the double stalls. We are about to start sharing all the single stall vendors that we have. I mixed up a little bit this year. Normally we've just done completely at random which vendor we were going to share with you. And this year I wanted to kind of put the big stalls, the ones that are giving us the biggest amount of money to be there, kind of first, and get them out a little bit earlier. So everyone who is taking part in our festival, there's a programme page up on the website. You can see everything that's going on. It's all up there. Everyone will be getting shouted about, shared, but that's why we've kind of done it a bit like this year. Other big things that are happening, or exciting things that have happened, and I'm going to talk about what I'm wearing. So the first really big thing that happened was this. So this was not the publication I was expecting to be in, although I was expecting to hear about one. This is the Scots magazine. This is the longest running publication in the whole world. It was first published in 1739. Now, the provenance of this magazine it goes way back. It's huge, right? So back in the day, they reported on the Jacobite battles, they reported on the Napoleonic Wars, very much Scottish public interest, because that affected obviously the people of Scotland, these things. This probably is such a big deal for me because when I was just like tiny, I have core memories of spending time with my grandparents and my great-grandma, and they were subscribed to this magazine. Now, back in the day, when I was small, the size of the magazine, so this is, I'm trying to think kind of the size of this, it's kind of like an A4 size. Not quite, but it's like A4 size magazine. It used to be, see where this kind of like line is here? It used to be like maybe actually just down a bit here. It was quite an unusual shaped magazine, and the logo was very distinct yellow and red writing. Kind of iconic writing, and you know, my grandparents were subscribed to this magazine, and I just remember seeing it around their house when I was small. So I'd like to think, in fact I know, that if they were still with us, they would be absolutely thrilled to see that their granddaughter's event made it into the, what have they called it, 12 amazing August events you just can't miss around Scotland in Scotland magazine. So it's huge. Now, to read this to you, it says basically the event where it's being held, while all eyes turn to the capital for the Edinburgh International Festival, Fringe, Military Tattoo and Book Festival, there are a host of other festivals across Scotland, including the Scottish Yarn Festival, which is celebrating its 10th anniversary this year. The event brings together yarn dyers, wool producers and crafters, as well as hosting talks and lectures. There it is. That's a photo of Mothy and the Squid from their yarn wall from last year, which was taken by Light Press Designs. So huge moment to be in that. The other events kind of featured on that page, we've got Glasgow Foodies Festival and Franz Ferdinand. We're above Franz Ferdinand, and then further in, you know, we've got, I'm not going to be able to pronounce that in that Gaelic, but that's Sméagol. Hello, I'll pick you up to say hello in a minute. You know, we've got Celtic and Scots and traditional music festivals, Highland Games being featured. It's huge. It's a really big, quite a big deal to be featured in that, and that is not paid placement either, which makes it even that bit more special. Hello, baby. So I think Sméagol has just come to say hello. She's just up from a nap. Are you, baby girl? Saying hello to people? Yes, we're saying hello. I'm going to pop you down. Are you going to stay up here while I talk about the next bit that's going on? So that was a big deal. And then a couple of days ago, I found out that ScotRail had been promoting us as well, as an event to go and check out. That's exciting. It gave me a wee moment. Say hello, Innes. So yeah, so that was kind of a big deal. And yeah, ScotRail, they used the old logo from when we were at Perth Festival of Yarn for their post, but we're talking about it being our 10th anniversary year, and how train is a great way to kind of get to our event. So that was really, really exciting. You wanting down, darling? Will I pop you down? You can say bye-bye. Goodbye, public. Right, down we go. Oh, there we go, darling girl. Right, so these things have been going on. Just checking, there's no comments. Okay, so those are the big things to kind of share with you. And another reason I kind of wanted to do this live today was to talk about this. So it's not all just about our marketplace. We have some presentations this year, but we also have 3 exhibition spaces happening within the festival. And general entry ticket will get you access to those exhibitions or exhibition type things as well. So this year we have Latvian mittens that have all been handmade by Iveta Kalina. We have yarn mandalas from, oh my goodness, I can't believe my mind's just suddenly totally going a blank. It has been really warm in Scotland though. I think we're just renaming it Hotland now. Oh, I want to say it's Marta. No, Marta's in the name. Anyway, we've got an exhibition of your mandalas, and then the other part of the exhibition that we have is we've managed to secure 10 original samples of designs by Thea Colman. They arrived from Massachusetts not so long ago to my home, and I finally opened the box today. I thought about doing like a live unboxing, and then I thought it's just going to be absolute chaos if I try and do that. I'm really noisy trying to rip off paper and make sure that I wasn't sort of damaging anything underneath. So I have opened it this afternoon. I have pulled out one of the samples. Now, bearing in mind that Thea Colman, if you've ever met her out in the wild, She is tiny. She's absolutely tiny. And she wears her samples, which I think is a lovely, lovely thing. Or she does when she's not sending some of them to me. And I've put on this one to show you. And of course I've got the light coming. It's really difficult to try and get decent lighting in Scotland at this time of year. So this is one of the designs of Thea's that we will have that you can see at the Scottish Yarn Festival this year. If you want to see it in all its glory and be able to properly see all the detail, then really you should come and get your ticket. This is her Claret pullover, and you know, traditional Thea Colman, it is really, really densely cabled. It's a cropped pullover, so I've put on some high-waisted trousers for you all. Which is not the sort of thing that I normally wear, to kind of give you an idea, a better idea of the pattern and what it looks like. So yeah, we have 10 Thea Colman designs. I'm not going to share them all with you online ahead of time because I'd like you to come and see them in person at the Scottish Yarn Festival. I might show another one or two in the run-up, but it's something that I'm really excited, you know, that we have that relationship with Thea. To my knowledge, she hasn't ever lent out any of her original samples to an event or individual to have, to share, to show. And she's just such a leading knitwear designer and someone that I really respect. It's a huge privilege to be trusted with her samples. To have them here as well, so well ahead of time, and then after the event they'll be going straight back to Thea. So if you want to come and see these and be inspired, because that's part of what I love about the festival and what motivates me, is being able to inspire people to go away back to their craft and to create. And what better way to do that than to have, you know, samples there that you can see. So yeah, it's beautiful. Just wondering if I can try and any better, maybe slightly. It's absolutely gorgeous. Do you think Thea would notice if some of her samples went missing? She would. She absolutely would. So yeah, that's the update from me today as to what's happening with the festival. Do not leave it to chance. If you want to come and join us, please do try and get your tickets as early as you possibly can. Come see Thea Colman's samples, come and see the Yarn Mandala exhibition, come and see the Latvian mitten exhibition that we have, come and listen to the presentations from Highland Wool and from Scotland Shop, and the one about Tartan Through the Ages that they're doing. Come and shop in our marketplace and wear your garments that you're most proud of. You know, come and join us. It's our 10th anniversary year. We are Scotland's largest and longest continuously running yarn event, and to get to 10 years it's no small feat. It is no small feat. So do come and join us. Really looking forward to welcoming you, and I will see you again soon. Bye bye.